Barca versus GoNext. GoNext have surprised me and you quite a bit, Tom. They played.
Okay, GoNext on defense. We've got Barca on attack.
I'll say than your wildest dreams. My wildest dreams were that they.
What are you thinking about the comps?
Yesterday, so
I'm a big fan of the.
So fine with all of these.
Barca one.
Well,
I like
the correct play. An incredible series for them. Let's see if Barca can disrupt the rhythm.
Neon.
Oh, I'm looking
with
at
the breach.
Yeah, yesterday on this map, he was just a different.
Yeah, I think Neon breach is like
he managed to
almost
pretty much
a necessity.
Anybody who even looked in his general direction. Don't catch eyes with Alexic because you're going to get a bullet to the face. And already he's got the opener in this one. We'll talk about his
it's
stats.
not it's not the other way around.
In a little bit, but for now
Barca...
we're right in the thick of the pistol round.
Wait, I'm so confused right now.
It's not looking like the greatest of starts for Barca.
Oh, well, that's quite the return, Tom. Just as you speak, you're showing why you shouldn't. It's down to Mini.
They mixed it up, yeah. Okay, so is Barca on defense?
To try to get these shots to land.
GoNext on attack. The opposite of what we said.
Put that defensive side to shame. The defuse though is
clean.
able to cross the line.
I mean, they hit a lot of shots.
On the defensive side, have managed to find themselves a 1-0 start.
That was really impressive.
Crazy if Barca actually get to EMEA. That's a big I imagine it's a big org.
Yeah, I think so. Imagine like swapping jerseys with that team. It'd be so sick, no?
Yeah.
Just got a Barca strip in your office.
He takes 2 players down in a matter of seconds. I think that was what? That was a high-low. That was a player.
It'd be pretty good for Valorant if Barca made it.
Those positions not being
I mean, we already had China win champs. That was pretty big anyway.
Yeah,
this would be the next one.
Fair play. We've had some solid Sovas.
Just get all the big orgs. You get like, I think DSG could be pretty good for Pacific. I don't know if there's other big
orgs. True. I haven't seen them play at all. Like that's one region I haven't watched much at all. So I want to see. I'm intrigued to watch that. To be fair, I think that'd be cool.
A pretty decent career in some solid teams.
Oh, nice little flash on top of this as well.
Hasn't been in the tier 1 before is a bit of a crime. I'm glad to see he's on the road to it now.
Barca have everything locked down. It'll be tough to see GoNext even land damage at this point. Just look how passive that defensive side is being. No one wanting to be the one to give away the pick. Trapwire. I like this one too. It's at an angle, so you can only break the one side of it. That walking on in. Not punished up aggressively, but it will be in future rounds. This time, just passive hold. Born using the recon just to make sure there's no one else sneaking up on B, although he'll start to get a little worried. You'll see him move towards one of these extremities, and it's right into the site that's being hit. Profak already super low and cleaned up with a
these teams
4K.
farm with an outlaw.
That's a quick way to build up the Neon ult. Let me tell you, 2 away from it.
Full of
2-0 start for Barca.
Jackdaw, thank you so much for the 2 months, man. Appreciate the prime.
Thank you.
Ult, UI's wrong. Yeah, they should be fixing it soon.
A lower purchase round.
You would imagine.
It's definitely not something to shake a stick at, and I think Maniac getting off to a good start is going to be important here. I think especially with the fact that Barca are one of the teams that are yet to get reps on the board. Obviously, a lot of teams at this point have even played a couple of games. So
I think they look way better with it.
A little bit just non-stop. With GoNext already having a victory, and a victory versus Apex at that.
See, there we go. Fixed already.
Gonna want to get off the mark swinging. A purchase in here now for the side.
We got a classic. We got camera into stun into swing.
Having a couple of pistols definitely.
You could have a double stun if you wanted from the Neon.
Actually going to be handed over a rifle, and Vorven is going to take over with that outlaw. But it's more so, can they do much cost here? Can they make things a little bit more awkward?
That's certainly going to be the name of the game. A good stack would help out, but very, very slow play coming in.
I have intrigued to see a good Barca are against different teams. So we could actually be insane.
For any advantages to be
yeah, like if they actually play well, it's going to be interesting. Because Spain is probably arguably one of the best like regional leagues, no?
But these are the rounds where typically you're going to expect
your opponent to go for
like I would say in the top 3, right? Yeah.
Drone goes in, smoke goes in, stun as well. So at this point, Barca are calling like everyone's here. There's 3, there might be 4, could even be 5.
I feel like Barca have done a good job though, considering like they've got 3 Spanish players. And Spain's not like the region that you think of as having like insanely talented players.
They are very much winning the fights, at least.
That's actually true.
Bulldog on Jesse.
Oh, hold on.
Handle on side.
Oh my god.
That was insane, bro.
Okay, that was sick.
I
mean, that was shambolic by GoNext. But
okay, yeah.
Third round locked down.
Damn, that was nuts,
So
bro.
they've had a 3K and 2 4Ks, and we're already 3
Zifex,
rounds
thank you
into
so
the
much,
game,
man. Appreciate
Barca.
that. 18 months. Thank you, dude.
We've
Appreciate the
seen
tier 1.
this
Thank you for
squad
this,
do
man.
Tricks
Bro,
when
that
it
was
comes to the
insane.
football.
not
They've
win,
always got
not
the
watching the
style
smoke when it drops.
points,
So that's a
legends.
red
This is
card.
the guy they changed, right?
Yeah, Jesse's the guy they brought in for KP's. But Jesse's always been pretty sick.
Right now, we've
I mean,
seen
that was nuts.
Jesse styling.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's the new man on the block as well. Like, he was a player that's literally been brought in for
Dude,
Ascension.
pistol
I think
bonus.
a contentious thing to do to change your winning formula, but if he's going to keep it up like that, fair play.
That's a bit of a shaky shot from Guardi, but luckily it's returned by Maniac. And we put back to the 4v4. Ult used now. Neon on the slide. And Hunter's Fury going to be activated as well. That's
I was going to say, is that original silver one not crazy high?
Going to be dropped, but a good return by Profect, who will not meet his demise anytime soon. Finding himself the double before he falls, and that is
Kind of super doable.
The attacking side running down the clock, the reveal on Jesse.
I love that play from him. Push into the smoke. That was sick from him.
Still needed. Vorwin just
I stuck it, bro.
all the way.
Yeah, it's not a believer.
Right under his nose. And he's got it
It's hard with a
across the
sheriff as
line.
well. They
That
most
was a
likely get him as a
close
spam
round.
anyway.
One with a lot of potential for GoNext, but in the end, Barca, well, the result for them remains the same.
This is
Not even that mad at that one, to be honest.
Started off yesterday in GoNext's first game, a very slow start to the match that ended with them having to climb back into it. We're seeing
That's still a good
lot
eco.
of teams coming in cold.
I'd take
right
that round.
now, Barca, well,
Yeah.
they've already had big plays from the majority of the individuals on their side. It's been
Surprised
impressive thus far.
Barca picked Icebox. I thought they were going to pick
taking
a
a lot
Sam.
of damage in that round, but it's not
I really
something
love
that's
a
going
Sam, or used to love a
cost them
Sam.
too vastly, at least for now. Alexic already
Maybe they've kicked something cool enough.
Didn't Ascent
denied
get first
by
banned?
quite a lot.
Ooh,
and
no.
Perfect's gonna stick
really?
that. It just because it tries to TP all
I think
the
it
way
was
into heaven, not
Bind
expecting anyone to be there.
and
That is
Lotus.
an opening
They got
league
banned.
Okay.
that's about as free as it gets for Barca.
I have a little more delivered to them. Alexic's low. That player. The games that we saw yesterday, he hit his shots far more than he missed them. 70 HP. He needs to be quick on the trigger as he rounds that corner. There's a smoke up too. No choice but to walk through it at this point. Although Zeke ready with the stun, no flash. They can still see, but Alexic gets the better of them. He
Damn,
needed
bro.
to be quick. That's exactly what he was. A 3 versus 3 now. Tags have been issued, sure, onto Jesse, but Alexic more so, just 30 HP. Mini and Bold need to be careful not to throw this one away, and it looks like that is.
Oh, chill.
Chill. Bold's done as well. Alexic has to pick them all up. He's got one for free.
Thought for a
God,
second
imagine
might
he wins
lose it,
this.
but that's his 3rd kill of the round already. Even still, 30 HP. The other players are also tagged, especially.
Top of the spike, kind of got to swing
on
it.
the other side.
Whoa.
The first goal,
Damn, bro,
but
that's
it's
so
the trade
unlucky.
immediate.
Oh, that was
It
a
would have
nice
had to
try
be an
from
ace
him.
for Alexic. It wouldn't be his
Yeah.
They're winning
first,
some crazy
not even
rounds
his
here.
first on this map.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it isn't
His
to
double
be.
push spawn was
Another
questionable.
round where just a single player survives for Barca, but I don't think they're going to care.
Especially like
Tom, at a
the
certain
1x1
point,
of
the
it.
economy discussion doesn't matter so much if you aren't losing the round. We still need to see
Sure.
their opponents, tip over that final domino. Lagging behind just slightly.
Yeah, it was
Alexic,
unlucky, man. He
one
had the
hell
top
of
of
a
the
try.
spike and he thought it was getting stuck. So
You have to take risks.
fourth
You gotta around
Bassin
30
gets the
HP.
kill
This
and
is
just goes
where
for
you
the
push forward, you try to find an
goes
angle
for
to
the
fight
spray
from.
on it.
Both going in as individuals, both losing individual
Oh
fights.
man, the HP as well. It's so unlucky.
Needed to bring it across the line.
The thing is, when you have the plant down, though, a lot of the time you're going
Dude,
to
what
try
a
and
nightmare
use
start.
that clock to your advantage. Like, I understand having a low HP player, but well,
This is all
3v3
online
scenario
until
that they
lower
basically
final,
just
grand final.
fed kills into the defenders, gave up all the spots that they didn't have to clear, gave them so much extra time to play with, and again, you see what Alexic was able to do just playing with that clock on his own, having a teammate or two. It could have been a very different story. Gambling on the element of surprise, and well, it ends up completely biting them. And again, I
Nail.
feel like we saw
Yeah,
this
one second, I was
yesterday,
trying to change
a
my
very
push to
slow
talk.
start
Okay.
for the side of GoNext. Again, you're talking about just the performance.
Okay, wait, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Was there for Alexic. He was 28 and 6.
Who, who is the easiest team to prep for this year?
But they've already lost.
Oh, the easiest?
As many rounds as they did versus Apex on this map.
What, in Champions or like just in general?
Oh yeah.
You want to be proactive.
Giants.
Maybe you're worried about the ability to have in the retake, but you don't win those fights.
Dear Faye, thank you so much for the 5 months.
Giants do not like to change anything.
To pick it back up.
Thank you.
Now he's got Blade Storm to work with. The rest of his
Appreciate
squad
it,
rifled up.
But it's also, I mean,
Seaside
Giants was a little bit harder
target.
this split though, because
Very
when
early on committing
when
to
we
it.
played them, like
Mini left behind to
they
watch
just changed
flank and
Redguard
play
and
that
had
light lurk.
Bamsey.
Yeah.
But still, like a lot of
of
stuff stayed the
damage
same.
too.
Yep.
2 health left on Alexic. That's
There wasn't much
staggering
hesitation there as well. I
amount of
like that.
damage for just blind spams, but they just knew he was going to dash in.
Prophet going down as well. Rolling Thunder. Impact is null and void. Alexic's been caught.
They're nice
Mini
luck
from
on
the
this
back
one. They're just
might
gonna
be
fast go
one
side.
I'd also
right?
maybe
Players
say
that
like
really do too much here. Hunter's Fury still available for Bold, but
this is gonna sound
unless
stupid
they
now,
get
but
themselves into a
EDG
winnable
when we played them
position-
first in Shanghai.
They've just forgotten about him. He's
Yeah.
managed to go back around, and now Zeke's caught 2 on the way in. It was not the round.
Dude, what
that
a
I
round from
expected
Zeke
to
here,
fall
though.
for Barca, but
Zeke did a lot here.
GoNext have found the gap anyway. Mini with
Yeah, I was impressed with how
double
much
dip.
EDG changed
I'm
up.
surprised that
First of all,
he
in
comes
champs,
out smiling,
and second of
and
all,
then
like
Zeke, well,
their
we
different
talked
play
about
styles
this
that they
guy
brought
as
out.
the experience, the
Yeah, I think like
backbone
Kang
for the
was a
team.
lot harder like
That
to
was
prep
such a
for this
crucial
time.
2K,
Yeah.
stopping them getting
Like, he
into the
didn't
site.
overheat as much as what he did in Shanghai.
Yeah.
He didn't do as many like
round
crazy
for
solo
GoNext.
kills.
We said, economy damage doesn't really matter if you never win the round, and now they finally manage it.
Dude, that looked like that shot
Massive
missed.
ticks.
Looked like that
they
shot
were
was to the left.
destroyed on the site. The actual push, no legs to it whatsoever. And even the argument of Zeke finding the double, it doesn't matter. If the flank is not there to pick them apart, there's a third guy coming around that corner. And it's probably the
Okay,
second
big round,
guy,
though.
so the timing's a bit better, and then all of a sudden...
Money's
it's a
kind of low.
different
This will
fight
be a
with your
reset as
entry.
well.
That wasn't the case.
Dude, the rounds have been close, man. Buster still have
Iced
no
up
money after
nicely
this.
by Mini.
I mean,
Going back
they've
to the
won like
second
what
time, I
3
agree with you. Well
crazy
done.
clutch
Yeah.
rounds.
I
No?
would say like majority of the time
This
that's
game
a
could
mistake
like
made
turn
by
itself
players.
around pretty quickly.
This time,
I
pays
can't
off.
ask that.
They get their first round on the board. They push the economy to the limits on the side of Barca. Just one loss now. They will be pushed down to an eco. That's big for GoNext for the attackers who almost have a free pick. In fact, it's
Oh my God.
Bro, he got the other
by
guy.
a stray.
Guy in the back to seats it.
Oh, the Hunter's Fury not going to have too much of an impact, but... And actually, Zeke's gone down, planting the spike, immediately evening things back up. Prophet keeps things close, but not for long.
Ooh.
The advantage quickly
Aiken, think of your own
swings
sponsors.
into the
Come
favor
on.
of the opponent. This time, Mini is expected. They know roughly where he's going to be coming from, or at least they did. They had an idea. Instead,
Oh
he gets
my
two.
God.
Now they're getting
Again,
bullshit
the
rounds.
double dip.
What's going
I
on,
don't know how
dude?
he's getting away with this.
Yeah, we gotta keep an eye on that Mini guy.
Swung,
now.
man.
I
Swung the
don't know.
complete
He's got
other
an
direction.
invisibility shield or something. He's been talking to Harry Potter. I don't know how he got away with that one.
Do you know something funny?
Oh,
Isn't
man.
that your nickname? That Mini guy.
I don't appreciate that, Tom. I just want to go on record and say I don't appreciate that. No, that's not my nickname, okay? Nobody calls me that.
It will now.
Son of a... Alright, 5-2. Barca in prime position, but their economy's being wrecked. They have the lead.
Oh, not
For
this
how
again.
long?
Want the
GoNext
full
are hot on
pass
their
and
heels.
stack again.
There's pistols ×4 with a stinger for Guardi, but the difference is there's 4 players.
Longer they
on the
wait,
inside.
more
There's a
pressures
big
here.
Gamble from Barca, and it seems like it
Ooh.
might pay off. At least
Okay,
based
what are we
on the
doing? Little
positions
shock dart
of
into
the
garage or
attackers right
something?
now.
Shock dart
It's gonna
into
be a
garage to break
4v4.
a trip.
Demon hit, no?
They think they broke the trip in garage.
Got the right read. It's just.
He did
whether or
another
not
shock.
This is where the push
I don't know what that
goes
was
in.
for. Maybe
The
for the
fact that they've
one
seen
front here.
nothing,
I guess he
think is
did this
alarm
in
bells
this.
For GoNext. Why has there been no resistance?
I like the idea of,
information
of someone
search for-
scouting, but with a Phantom, it's
Yeah,
it's-
with a
he's
Phantom,
losing
it's-
this for sure.
Like, by all accounts,
Maybe he gets
somehow
one.
going to get 2. That's now my logic. Is he should die immediately, that somehow
Surely falls
he's
back
gonna
as soon as
walk
they
into
see
a crossfire of
it's
four
clear
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, as soon as the
and
drone's
he's
checked
gonna come
everywhere,
out
you
with
just
2
fall back.
kills.
Did they
He's
double
overheated.
short
He's up
against
pistols.
Eco?
He's
They're gonna
dead as
throw
fuck.
everything at him. They're all gonna come
Yeah,
into
I mean,
that fight.
he's got
And he's
people in.
found one. His teammates got another. And
Yeah,
he's
okay,
found
they
one.
What a
actually brought
weird
someone
way
back.
to play this.
I'd
It's
like
not the
to,
worst
Yeah.
though.
Take back my words and apologize.
It's good that Prophect
wait
went
for
back
the
to help
second
him.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm ready for
He's
it.
flanking
He's
again.
gonna, he's somehow gonna get a second kill here, even though he is nowhere near the action. It makes no sense for him to. But the rest of the players over on Barca, getting anything here is gonna be tough. Like,
Bringing up the Deagle thing.
you're
We brought it
walking
up a bit
into
already.
What is a crossfire?
That's all I
and
needed
he's,
to hear.
he's not peeking, so there's no way. Okay, it didn't happen this time, but he should have
Dude,
died.
I'm telling you, these teams use Outlaw way more than everyone else. In the past 2 days, I've seen more Outlaw than in the whole of this year.
I mean, the fact that he was
Yeah,
stunned as
very
well.
Outlaw's strong though.
It's
So strong.
crazy
Yeah.
strong gun.
Yeah. The 140 Outlaw came in to take it, but
It's actually one of the most like terrifying guns to come up against when you're like, if you're 0-2 down and it's their bonus and they have an Outlaw.
Yeah.
Because chances are you're gonna have like the Fnatic by.
Nobody pushes.
You
Nobody pushes.
either got the
What?
Fnatic buy or even
Well, they could've
like
pushed
honestly
down C long with
140
the
is a
trap
lot
and
of
gone back.
damage.
Yeah, that's still shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you're peeking somewhere and you're getting tagged for 140,
Well,
It's not
that's
good.
devastating, man.
Like,
3
they maybe
HP.
stacked C and just hooked on sight and counting their seconds, but probably their stacked A. It was the right read, and then you're gonna make noise on the other side of the map. Maybe kill the guy who pushed up C in your mind and cause the rotations, and that's when Mini's gonna win you the round. Problem is, if he dies, they have a rifle, and all of a sudden,
Wait, he missed
they're
his
gonna
breach
do
damage, right?
decent on the
Oh,
retake
no,
or have
okay.
a chance of some legs to stand on. Didn't happen.
I like this
but
though,
that's why I
insta
thought he
clear
kind overheated
of
a
the
little.
breach
He took a
damage
big
as well.
risk, and this time didn't get punished.
Drone goes
And if anything,
in,
found success from
saw
it.
the camera. The defaulting
I feel
well.
like I'm getting flashbacks to about 4 different maps we've
Feel
seen
like they
so
call him
far.
pretty well.
A team with a 5-0 or a 6-0 or 4-0 half or start, and it's slowly dwindling. It seems like these solid starts don't really mean too much, but already Mini tagged. He's had so much
The
impact.
3-person stack with
him being low definitely has
a
value.
breach
4
that can
players
use
ready and
util to
waiting,
help.
but one left so blind it doesn't matter. Size has done well. 2 quick kills, 30 seconds. There's no way to double back out of this, and then may
Team
just
looks
be a
pretty
question of,
strong.
do GoNext hold on to the guns? The answer seemingly is still unknown because they are still
They've been
pressuring
stacking
this.
A
Even
so
Mini with
much.
3
I wonder how
HP
much GoNext like
is
lean into
risking
A like
gambling.
mid round.
yeah.
But for now, it seems like they will just hold on to the guns.
It's a weird one as well because they've got no
To be
info on
honest,
B
finding
either.
a kill
Yeah,
there might
yeah.
have been
They've had
the
all
opposite
the
of
time
what
they've had
they
no
wanted, 'cause
info B.
There's a part of me that thinks they would have spurred them on. to
They had
rush
like
the
a trip
site
hit for
into
pistol
the
or
stack,
something,
into the
or
meat
a
grinder.
second round, and then ever since then it's
Look weak.
nothing.
The passive play is what emerges. These players go back. Rifles carried forward to the next. Round victory for Barca. And that's
I
all
see
they
a lot
need
of
at
prep,
this point,
yeah.
you know, just
They're
a couple
leaving
to
B
sprinkle
all
in
the
to
time, and then
cement their lead as
they
finish
always
this
have
one off.
info
They get to
here,
8
and
rounds,
I'm
they'll be
telling you, they're
pretty happy.
stacking. I feel like once it gets to
GoNext
40,
economy
50
not
second mark, even if
down
they've
and out
lost
just
garage
yet.
control
Ult
or
wise,
whatever, there's
it's not
question
like
marks
Barca are in
here.
a
They're still
massive
just
deficit.
heavy
They've got 2 ults
info
online.
stacking A.
Neither one really massively impactful, as can be said for GoNext. But 100's Fury just won away. Strong post-plan potential for Vorwin, and if he's anything like Davey, they better stop him from getting that orb.
Oh, Lexic.
This guy's just non-stop pushing down here. Doing great, man. No matter what, they have info. He can also leave this as well if he wanted to. We've got the camera to back this up.
An aggressive push already deep down C long from Maniac. Operator in hand. This is such a absurd amount of control that they could even
It's not even bad from GoNext
gambling
because every single
players
time they've
back in the
been
other
going
direction.
and
Even
getting
if they were
into
to take the
garage
C
or like
site,
breaking the util that's
he
been
would
in
be able
garage.
to stop the majority of powerful post plants without them clearing him. But now at least GoNext seemingly happy to take a much slower account.
Okay, Trip just
This
got
is the
broken
spike.
top B as well.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a
that's
good
lovely
jiggle.
from him.
I thought for a second Bo being tried, and now just the swing back. He's got an idea there's someone there.
Damn,
bro,
nice,
sick.
bro.
Done.
That was
Hand
awesome.
removes Mini.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
There's almost like them there as well.
Ah, man, that's
He
impressive.
gets the job done, I'll tell you that.
That was
Barca.
really impressive.
Advantage now with Mini down and out. Plant to be found.
This
by
Maniac
GoNext.
guy was pretty strong in the games I watched when they played last, like in the split.
Looks like
The
he's got a good
opportunity
brain
to
on him.
use the neural theft, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Over towards Garage.
He's Polish as well, right?
There's
so many good
Now they have
Polish
the
players,
intel.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
You see them. Even
11 or
TP
something in
towards
Ascension.
long. That's one long, the rest sight. All the info to work with. The spray is good for Guardi. And the
dude's really
shot
good, man.
Closes it out before you even get to register that the retake had started. That was a quick one for Barca. Very little growing pains and 7 already cemented.
Oh, this is way too many on attack.
Yeah,
I mean, on
really
defense.
solid retake and just a
It's looking
fantastic
pretty
round
clean so
already
far.
from Maniac. As I said, he's someone that we've seen in the past playing on the likes of 10 Star, Anonymous. Like, these are teams that we've witnessed but not quite had the success that maybe they should have done, but he always shone as an individual. And that was just an impressive round. Not only the fact that he
It's a pretty hard run for
so long, but
GoNext to win as well, man. They got Neon ult, which is literally the most broken bloody ult, I swear.
I love how they just given up default and they're just like, okay, we're just gonna hit sight.
It was just straight X, I can believe. You got Silva as well, though, for retake. He's gonna pop the Neon ult and just send it as well with the AWP, isn't he?
Size is just
he's for it. Yeah, maybe actually.
Like if they Silva ult and then Neon ult and just full fast retake it, yeah, he's did it. Like
here he goes.
So hard.
It's perfect doing the work.
Nice shot.
2 kills, leaving it all onto Vorven. He had an impressive retake, almost solo on the pistol, but this one would have to be solo completely. He's got to be careful.
There's no way they'd screw up another advantage, right?
Well, I think he's screwed here.
No, this is nice though. I like when teams do that. You know, when you do server drone to just insta check the corner and clear close and then cancel so that you can recon in time for the hit.
Yeah, certainly a reasonable goal at this point.
It's so much better than people that like stick onto the drone, don't clear much extra.
They've certainly
and
managed
the
to
timing of the
find some
recon.
legs to stand on.
Yeah.
It was looking a little bit too dominant at the 5-0.
Perfect's really good.
We've seen this story before. Somehow, I think this is GoNext map.
He definitely looks like one of the better smokers.
Both streams, I suppose. I think he's just following us. Lexic. Nice op shot. That was a lag. 30 HP left on Maniac.
Tox with the prime. Thank you so much for that, bro. Appreciate you, man.
He goes back for more. The confidence
30?
is definitely there.
Oh, nice shot.
Mini's also been caught. Puts things back even once again. I guess the ebb and flow
Big
of
for
the
Ascension.
round is
After seeing everything, man, it's pretty hard. I think Pacific is really interesting. I need to see more of Pacific, but
off the back of it.
They look scary.
The reads have been sublime. Last or penultimate bullet for Vorven is going to take down Alexic, trying to take the fight alone. This is very disjointed from both
It's not
teams,
the best
in fact.
execute, man.
I feel like a lot of this has come down to just who's
Yeah,
winning
there's
the
a lot
firefight
of
in this round
there's
at
a lot of
least.
teams that can take
But
it. I'm
with
pretty
the
sure.
defenders still having this stack up, it's going to be difficult to
Oh,
break
no way
apart,
he gets
even
210
though
HP,
Jesse
man.
is so
A crime has been
desperately
committed
low.
on this bomb
He's
site, bro.
managing to land
A crime has been
every
committed.
shot.
If he gets
He's
3,
going for some
nah, they got
No
4.
way, he's
gonna get
invincible.
Another 4K for the new
That guy's
man.
got, what do you call it?
Signed to
Invulnerability,
the
bro.
Barca squad.
Vulnerability, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're going to close out this half 8-4.
That's like me in dry run sometimes, man. I forget to turn it off and I'm just popping everywhere.
Just,
I'm like,
yeah,
man,
just like, you guys
why are
wanna
my
hit me?
teams so shit? What's going on?
That's sick.
He's done a miracle there.
Dude, the amount of times I've hit over towards A and is just a hero.
Yeah.
Just getting 2 when they come in.
I mean, he's done it twice now, right? They got a 4 kill in that 3rd round.
And then the Cypher had one as well.
Yeah.
Mute? Oh yeah, might have been too late. I like that though, Fio. Thank you so much for remembering. Let me see if I can upload these VODs. Oh yeah, dude, they're all copyrighted. Fio with the save? Yeah, I reckon you did save me. You're asking the wrong person, man. You're asking for stream advice from me. Yeah, you should ask chat, because I have no idea. I just get my mods to do everything. I don't know anything about Twitch, man.
Back to the 8-4 scoreline. Barca moving to their attack side on Haven, and this is where they're going to be tested yet again. GoNext managed to find a couple of rounds.
Not even joking,
that
they're very accurate.
We'll see if they're able to string together a few more. A pistol would certainly help out the cause here, Tom. A pistol.
You can do like
Barca,
a keyword or
nail
something
in the
like
coffin
that.
of the defenders.
Yeah, definitely looking like a
it's like enter, right?
debut for Jesse already. I think, but it was sort of said,
Oh,
if you're going to make a
throw a little
change
bit,
going into Ascension
figure
after already winning your league, it had to be for someone who's going to make a difference, and it's safe to say Jesse has been making a difference.
1-0 pistols.
Needing a response
Dude,
from
Jesse's actually had a blinder.
This is
Bro, yeah,
choice. Up next, Icebox chosen by Barca.
Legit, Sheriff.
Be the point of contact, or at least
they're not going to hear him jump down because
is he checking this?
And he's been wrecked by the looks of it. Straight through the smoke. They didn't check for Mini. He's at least managed to.
There's a lack of corner checkers in these games so far.
Yeah, there's so many lack of corner checkers. Not non-stop.
Now the favor towards the side of Barca. Damage has been done. Gold spotted, sneaking his way up behind, but there's no one to really fear that inside garage. Only buying a little bit more time. Its size, Maniac very low. Orwin on the 100, and my goodness, what a clean shot!
Damn.
Neon sliding around and hitting
Bro,
everything.
absolute shots.
It's thrown out towards GoNext.
Team looks kind of stacked, man.
That's exactly what we warned about. A potential nail in the coffin. They can still kick that door open, but it's only going to get harder.
Like they were
and
very
harder
good
from
in
here.
the Spanish league.
9-4, looking for double digits
You
against
blame
the
him
Nico.
Go on that.
Yeah, we did. We put them quite a
already
bit.
witnessing the difference of when your superstar
They were okay.
Isn't
like
not
honestly, I'm
having
telling you,
the
man. The
same
only team in the
performances. Don't get me wrong,
EMEA, like
hasn't been
tier 2
bad,
that used to give us a hard time was
last time
CGM.
out, dropping 28 kills.
That was like a test of our mental every time we practiced them.
Yeah, it's something that seemingly Barca are more than capable of dealing with. They have looked very comfortable on this map. Maniac again is going to look for those.
But Barca always give us good games. Like it was never like we stopped them or anything.
Spray down doing so much. They didn't check for Alexic though, and here he is. The man that was mentioned, somehow managing to already get himself to Sheriff picked up, will finally be shut down, but there's another man around the corner. Vorven is the voice of
pretty
reason.
good. Did good damage, really.
He'll at least now get a gun into his hands.
His timing here is going to be key. Both players have just sat in position waiting for him to come to them.
This is nice though from these two, just holding strong.
Double digits will be locked in, and despite the fact that GoNext have managed to fight admirably under the conditions, and now
give him CGN.
So they've got a chance. The gap is massive. GoNext are going to have to dig deep on this defensive side and make next to no mistakes if they're going to have a chance.
The freeze, the freeze is really good. Most likely he's going to push for guns, so you just wait.
Yeah, we saw them fight back a couple of times yesterday, but this feels like quite a different scenario. Like Barca have not only been beating them in terms of some
I know, Spruce. I'm tempted to wait for next year
Jesse especially,
and see whatever that is that brings them out. But I'll still buy whatever it is, like team-wise.
Really solid synergy with each other. The executes on their retakes.
I think it's better to do it for like the new stuff that comes out.
Giveaway,
Giveaway, I'll probably do that for the new stuff as well. So I might as well just wait to try and get people to message back in 13 days.
Now on that attack side, well, Guardi, I'm guessing is
that's cheating, dude. I'm not doing it again. Not after this year.
Sheriff in hand, and again, seemingly Maniac actually. Oh, okay. All right, that couldn't have gone much better for Profek.
Zinx had a good run of it as well.
It's interesting, man. Having the Neon working through B when you're 1C.
Still a problem, even though they've dropped many at
this
stage.
This is one of those. We're on a bonus. Let's try something random.
Now ready to take that fight. The flash
that was nice.
Good. It's caught a few, and it's in fact caught more than enough. Zeke's already tripled it up. At this point, okay. This point is already over. I thought Guardi had a chance.
I don't think Barca are looking good though, fundamentally. Like they're pushing through smokes together. They're like space is good.
Of course, this was a round.
Those trades are good as well. Flash is good.
This is going to be a road to recovery. I think we're going to need to go next. Good round from Zeke though. Will at least garner him some extra orbs, get him closer to having that rolling thunder, but still none of the ultimates particularly close, so everything seems to come
Okay,
down
now we
to
get
this
big
one. Is
buy
it the
rounds.
beginning of the comeback,
Big
or is
buy
it
round. They did enough damage.
pretty much the end of the road?
Oh, that was kind of cool.
Well, it's going to be a fight on A, that's for sure. Lexic, well, he wanted to go swing that angle, but Bold went ahead of him, found the kill, and that's all she wrote. Spike dropped on the floor. And a 5 versus 4 is a result.
Really nice
Barca
shot.
on double
At least they did it together.
Double the scoreline of their opponents.
It's like the Jet didn't full commit, but the Silver did.
Here. I don't think Profec's going to help that out. It's an awkward position. He is not looking the right way for now. And in fact, the gun model might even have blocked him.
Damn, they actually did the Viper smoke with an Omen smoke and push for it.
Zeke has not been spotted. That makes it even worse.
Yeah, this is all falling apart.
Nice double kill by the Zeke lad.
In, but definitely not expecting there to be a second player there. Understandable. Like if you see a player
double pushed in.
up on top of the
It's a good round though.
Side,
you can maybe get some
kill,
here.
It's a really bold, like big buy round strat. Like I would prefer this on my bonus.
Yeah.
Like for this to be my first big buy round, I'm not enjoying that.
Now the spike is
it's such a risk. You get like,
but I don't think he's going
obviously you get the idea. They split up B, but
he'd have to fight versus 4. And okay, maybe it gets him closer to a Rolling Thunder. It would likely lose him the gun and any chance of having something to fight with into the next round. And
I'm pretty restrained these days, Bacon.
Even opt to just drop this over into someone
it's only you that would do that kind of stuff.
He's got everything other than a singular flash still available for the next one.
The dog's seen a fox, but I'm just waiting for her to bark. She's like on her 2 feet right now, pre-firing out of the window.
They're gonna sit back, not overextend, and just make sure they have the guns.
They have a noise gate on, so if it barks, it doesn't get.
No. Everyone on stream is fucked.
Okay.
They're getting full HD 4K dog.
When I saw
there you go.
Coming to swing, I was worried because the guy doesn't miss many shots, but Bold.
You might as well treat us to a couple of barks, man.
Wait, did you not hear that one? Or are you good?
Push the talk down. Nah, I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it?
No.
Oh, nice. I mean, yeah, she was giving it.
Little confidence builder for him. 10-6, 4-round gap. And GoNext on their defensive
they
side.
hate Foxes, honestly. I don't know why.
Work with
Foxy was in my chat as well, but not the player, but like.
They're not looking to do that.
No, just Foxes when they cross the road. Like, they go mental at them.
Early on short and quite aggressive. And Mini's rotated around to reinforce the
surely not
quick play that may be needed. Alexic's done okay, somehow surviving the onslaught of players on the other side, and the SPAC.
Right, I hate this attack so far. Back-to-back rounds, not enjoying it.
I'm already getting flashbacks. Vorven still making things competitive. This is a half buy, a light buy for that attacking side, and they've realized, okay, we've got the information. We know where these players are. Let's hightail it to the other side of the map. There's no utility.
This in the 2v3 though, not bad.
Mini already being down.
Why do I feel like this is a 2v4 that's getting?
Yeah, they're in really.
They win this, right?
Unorthodox spot to put himself in position.
I mean, the two is favored here.
I don't think they don't check. They don't check back.
This guy backside.
They're grouping up. They're going, okay, let's just try and trade this one out. Are they going to check the corner? The answer is no, and he gets the 2 he needed. Now
and
down
who the hell?
There's not a single chance you check this right
in a 1v1
with a Sovol, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
This guy has himself
the only way that he wins this is like the smoke on Spike half.
Yeah, smokes the bomb, and then but then he's got a reveal as well. He's just gonna chuck a reveal and ping him.
Just to try and find out where his opponent's going to be, because this is not the.
This guy's balls are huge, no?
Crazy. Long, almost immediately, smoke onto the spike.
No shot.
Bit of ruse. Vorven just looking for that timing to walk in.
I respect everything about that.
But let's be
real. They play this. They play this
round.
2v3 really well.
No, maybe in the late stage, I do agree. A huge play to go and just sit in that corner, not use the Hunter's Fury, but
that was huge. 2 kills.
There were some factors that led to success outside of his control. Size lurking up on mid. We've seen this very same play.
I don't know, man. GoNext have lost some pretty shambolic rounds, but Barca do just feel like a much better team. Which I didn't think I was going to see it like this quick.
Yeah, I mean, the individuals have definitely helped a little bit on some of these rounds, but
this time around it was Size, big round, and that puts.
It's not even from like the players I thought. Like I thought Maniac would maybe just farm them, but did everyone in the team just been pretty sick.
They're gonna call a timeout and look to reassess how they're approaching what could be the last couple rounds of the map.
They didn't rotate after the Cypher ult.
it's such a rough round to lose.
I guess they only saw one. I'm not. Well, no, they had to know they were both there as well. You're not wrong.
That will likely be able to.
They kind of played it okay, like by all sticking together.
Maybe have to pull in a
but I think you,
as well,
I think you
I
gotta.
don't think you're gonna be ecoing here. It would be
once it's two here. I don't know. It's hard, man.
And for the attack,
I would like someone to go take over towards spawn, but then you're open to like this
you basically had
and this, and then you're splitting up the two here.
And you're
I don't
know.
They played it very, very well in the 2v3.
Positioning from size. It's his ultimate that
I probably would have liked him to have left A and then gone exploring.
You can't
just because the call's so easy.
And here we go. Alexic, a player
like the call's so easy to go somewhere else on the map.
The 18-year-old.
It's really hard in that situation to do that.
And to try and take things into his own hands, even just the information he's got, it's going to be huge.
Thunder's Fury, early by Bolt.
He's just on that straight off.
Going out looking for connections, and it's found it. Vorwin down and out, but it's a trade. Alexic.
Wait, he did a reveal though, right? He didn't just blind
yeah, that must have been.
And that was towards A main. The aggression punished, but at least equalized. The defensive side have a chance to pull it back. A chance sits on Profik and Mini's shoulders. At least it did. I saw 3 players inside of smoke from Barca. They've gone back. They've reset. 50 seconds on the clock. They can take it where they like. It looks like revenge against Bold is the play.
They love inside of the neon over towards top mid twice now.
I don't get it.
Shift walking into the angle.
I mean, I suppose it's a decent agent to sell a fake with, but
Rolling Thunder going to be used.
They can join fast.
Alongside it. They've got so much.
Yeah, like you can wall up, you can even commit a stun, and then like
hey, that was nice.
Everyone else is on the other side of the map. No, it's a pretty good fake.
Completely. Somehow, it looked like for a moment,
it was still pretty nice though.
GoNext
had some good util here. The breach util was really cool. Breach ult into breach damage. Then there's a stun on top as well.
Response. And now, well, the same could be said for the opponents in terms of their money.
Definitely feels like Size is starting to get a read, a feel for how this map is being played by GoNext. 2 rounds in a row where he's able to find these gaps, either sneaking up behind them or otherwise.
Yeah, do they then stun this, or is it insta breach damage?
Just about within range of that 100.
Dude, that's sick though.
Thought he was safe, but step back and he might have been okay. 1v2 that Size was left in. It could have went his way. This time it doesn't, but plenty more rounds to
he's
play
absolutely sending it. Dude, there's 4 people here.
Thunder's Fury used, everything used. They're throwing the
There's a human recon.
The site still has 3 players on it. They've seen 2. They've seen 2, and they're still going.
Yeah, they're still sending it. You cancel this.
This is a mistake from Barca. One that they, well, in this round don't.
What the hell is the breach doing?
Spike went out on his own, got blinded. This is a disaster. In fact, blinded, but no assist.
What?
Jesse,
what?
1 kill, that's it. And
I know, time out after that.
Round, I have to say.
Time out after that round.
Of the attacking side.
What was that, dude?
The A site was decently.
That was crazy.
They just go hell for leather, anyways.
Maybe just trying to
there you go.
Their way through.
I mean, that has to happen. That has to happen. That was absolutely criminal.
Not wanting to let GoNext back into
this. He ate his own flash as well, right?
I think so.
Dude, I think it was everything,
which is impressive.
That could have gone wrong, went wrong.
Bounce back today, just about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. That's his own flash.
That's actually hard to do as well, by the way.
It really is to beat your own flash
on bridge.
It's borderline impressive. Yeah, I agree.
It now puts them in an awkward spot. In fact, the only one remaining is that Rolling Thunder. The same could be said on the other side.
Yeah, honestly, that's pretty OP.
Singular ultimate left, but with the economy in one team's favor,
he got an assist for it, maybe.
5 rounds going the way of GoNext.
Let's have 12 assists
for it. It's understandable that
he's had a lot for a while.
Back into the game because, let's put it this way: even though the next
so many of them
map
on
might
the
be
defense,
yours, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win it.
I'm going out on a whim here, but I think that
a whim or a limb,
either one. I think that Barca call that pause because of last round.
For sure, dude.
I see the fact that Bold has
There's
used
no
the
doubt
recon.
he called a pause after seeing that.
Known to be on the A site in a 5v4.
I'd be telling my boys to relax.
I think as a coach,
we don't have to do anything crazy, man. Make sure everyone's on the same page. It's all good.
It signifies to me that a team is just a little.
You can't be doing that with the spike.
You know, in that moment.
He's cleared A already with the
Close
drone,
to the
right?
win,
They
it's all
expect B,
you're thinking
surely.
about.
Yeah, they got
Didn't
good
always
kill
work
trips.
out.
So.
Big reveal, but no one to
Oh,
follow up
Mini's
on it,
mental.
thought,
I
but
respect the shit out of
reveal
this.
still has not been
Ooh.
destroyed, and so
Guys, how did
Mini
they? How
one.
did this?
Yeah, those
Oh,
guys have done well.
that shot was
Zeke
sick.
What's
puts the
going on,
advantage
man?
back,
Hey,
and they
Barca are
handle it
melting.
backside. Remaining 2 players quite far away as well. It almost
Man,
seems
they're
like they're playing a
melting. They
postcard.
didn't
This
shoot
guy's
the
Cypher's
trip.
so dead, bro.
Alexic, this should be free, and it will be. And this is starting to fall apart now for Barca.
Where's he
Another
going?
round is going to go amiss as they are.
Oh man, I'm worried for
Left
Barca, bro.
segment,
That is a
right in towards
huge
that
melt
B
back
site.
to back. No one shoots
Solid
this trip
hold
after
from
the trip,
GoNext
getting
as
the
they go
first
from
guy.
Strength to strength, and although the attacks seemingly still have credits to invest something into this round, again, it's walking in
He just
and
recovered from it.
just facing into a complete crossfire, not checking the back of the site. It's not been anywhere near as
They're
clean
not
when it
eco,
comes
are
to
they?
this attack.
Dude, those 2 rounds lead to an eco. Oh my god.
There have definitely been some growing pains at this point. Barca found themselves in a really advantageous position, but now it's down to just a 2-round gap.
Wait, this call's incredible at the
Attacking
moment.
side has a big danger brewing.
The Sova solo.
Snuck up long.
What is going on?
Felt out the timing perfectly.
He has
Against
no
pistols,
idea they're
this is
short.
a
Okay, he
risk.
hears
He's
them
now
over towards site
surrounded.
now at least. So he's like, what the hell is
They
going
find
on?
out that he's here. He could be in trouble. He's been spotted.
Okay. And then you
At
know...
least takes
Whoa,
down
whoa,
the
whoa,
one.
chill,
He's
chill,
not
chill.
contained
Oh my
anymore,
god,
but he
bro.
is challenged. And Size finds the kill early. Rolling Thunders. We
I'm
saw
so
this in the
confused,
last
man.
game. Set up to try to keep them towards spawn. With that ult cancelled out, they sense this should be the play coming through. I expect
A hard
Barca
retake
to
now.
Smack that left click. It's gone through. It's caught most of them. Zeke,
Whoa, what a
has
kill, though.
A little bit of a foothold. Is punished.
Maybe makes it
immediately.
doable.
Around the back. Oh, he was in trouble. I thought the shorty emerging from the smoke and
Wait.
immediately being shut
What is
down.
going on here?
Wait, he got the guy in the back.
I looked at my phone for 1 second and what is going on?
Well, growing pains subsided.
Mate, it was a mental round. I'm not gonna lie to
For
you.
a set, it took a moment for that to process because I was sat there thinking,
I listened to
wait,
it.
wasn't there 2 people alive as the round ended? Size's impact could not be understated over these last couple of rounds. Don't get me wrong, Guardi did fantastic work as well, but that is just disgusting. Closing things out in style, the Sentinel alongside the Breach have given them the round that they needed. Getting them to
Okay,
at
3
least
chances.
point. We've seen
Honestly,
plenty
that
of
was
those
pretty good
teams
recovery
today, so I'm
considering
not
what had
gonna
been going on.
Count any chickens.
The 4-person walk up towards short
Lexic
XX
going
site though.
walkabouts.
Kind of
We've
nice.
seen this already on the other side. The
It's
escape
a bold
plan, they're
call again,
waiting
but
on the
it's
other
an
side.
eco.
It's actually going to be an operator.
Damn, I
Well,
like
just
this.
quicker on the trigger. I want to say it would be Maniac, but I
Yeah,
actually
I think they have
Guardi
good
hit the
reads
first
into
shot.
them, man.
I know exactly where you are.
Well, whoever fired first, there's a body on the floor. And it's most
Quick
certainly
reaction to
Alexic.
B, I like
That
this. Oh my god.
hasn't worked out. Obviously, the shock dart for the left side. We saw the right one last time. None on the B side. As we get into round 22, Hunter's Fury. Sent out. It's found a tag, which went,
Oh, did that had so much potential.
I thought. I mean, I didn't see the assist pop up, which is why I'm doubting myself. But respective 4 versus 4. And GoNext, a little bit lost for where the hit's coming in. Barca just hit the brakes completely. Oh, that timing is
bro.
horrendous.
It's
for
it's
GoNext.
unreal. Can't get much better than that.
30 seconds left.
Think he gets 1 or 2?
30
You must
seconds
expect that,
remaining.
right?
They spotted out one. Bold has done
Whoa.
well. That's a spike on the deck.
There's no way they
Size
expect the
again,
Cypher.
having the impact needed
Would you do breach stun?
already.
Can't even breach stun off plant. Your team's not close enough.
Such a hard retake though.
They're
Put
really hard
themselves in
retake.
that post plant. The post plant
Get a blind breach
potentially
stun.
in the map in their favor.
Hope.
Their opponent's choice. GoNext needing to find
The only good thing
something
is,
Oh, it's a good
for
breach
them,
stun.
perfect.
Maniac's in
And
a
now Maniac,
shambolic
this
position
is
with
not
an
a
op.
spot you want to see an operator in.
Whoa.
Somehow still standing. The drop down. They've gone right into his face, but there's no way he survives this. The time more than enough.
Ah, man, I
for
feel like they
GoNext
should
to
have had
get
that.
things over
Okay.
the line. Not expecting
We'll count it
2
down though.
players from
3
heaven.
to 2 is
And while
it was a
10
close
will
one.
be on the
This
board
is a
now
good
for
breach stun though
opposed
for them to actually get the first
You
kill
can
over
tell this
towards us.
defensive side wants to go to the next map with 1 map.
Feel
under their
like the
belt
neon's going to be
already.
a little bit
It's coming
gutted
closer and
because
closer
this
to being
shot
realized.
here
Just a couple of rounds
should have
in
been
it.
a hit.
Barca, no doubt, feel like they're on the home stretch. In most cases, they would be. Economy seems okay. It's not the end of the world for this squad. We're getting down to a very thin margin. The amount of rounds GoNext have been stringing together, and Barca only find one here or there. GoNext get that 3-round streak, that 12-12, pump into the OT. I don't think we'll have the same slow start that they did in the beginning of this map. And again, when it came down to rifle rounds, Tom, GoNext have been coming ahead. Late half is where they've thrived.
Yeah, Drone doesn't
That's
see
all you
anything
get
though
when it
towards
comes to
shot.
overtime.
12-10. We've already seen these breakbacks, these crumbles towards the late stages of games, and
pretty sure that wasn't meant to go there.
I don't know if that will be the case here. Size still seems like a serious
This is nice though.
danger
Pressure
in every single round.
in garage. They block the
GoNext have been getting better
potential
and better,
camera
and
as well.
It really just does take one of those hero plays, and there's been so many of them, especially in that first half. Jesse maybe going a little bit quieter, but still having high impact. Already spotting out the trip. Thing is though,
Timing?
Alexic's gonna go for
Oh
the
my
face.
goodness.
Timing here's gonna be everything.
Oh, bro, I thought he was gonna get the double.
It's two for Maniac.
Oh,
It
man.
looked like it was gonna be a double one way, and
So
instead
much
it's a
timing
double
on
another
this.
way.
Yeah, this is
Now,
impossible
he's
retake.
playing the bodyguard, the bouncer.
What utility have they
Trying
got?
to enter
It's
back
pretty
in.
hard.
They've got to
Not
be
even
careful
stunned.
of this
Nah,
arm.
they're
Well,
dead as
not.
fuck.
That should be it. Cemented here and now. Mini
There's
up
some
top, the
crazy
last
rounds in
remaining
this
hope.
game.
4 players to take down.
One of those
The
where like
Guardian to
everyone
do
watches it back and is like, man, we should have won this
Chances, well,
easy.
they are slim and
Yeah,
bald.
that's one of those
Second
games
is
in
a
VOD view where
laser
you're like,
beam
yeah, this is,
hunting
I don't
him
even
down.
count this as round.
He can
This
even
is
fall
man.
with his
Yeah,
death if he
yeah.
likes. They're
We
giving him a
should have
choice
been
of how he
7-1
goes.
up, but
Isn't
we're
that so kind?
6-1 back.
Drop on the
Yeah.
box and try to fight back, but it's a one-way ticket. Barca taking the map. Labored as it was, they got there in
I think
the
Barca
end.
had some
Now
good
we're
reads
gonna go
though.
off to
I'll
a
say that
break,
much.
and when we come back,
I think like
potential
Yeah, they
some
did.
of the
Barca
defense
like a
stuff
better
that
team.
they had for sure better reads.